What up, guys? Getting right into it. Midwest Broadway Chronicles TV section, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. Just being honest, I am not a fan of isekai like that. I don't give two shits about isekai, honestly. I know a lot of the anime tropes are played out. A lot of them get overused. But for me personally, isekai and mech anime, like Gundams and everything, are two genres that or subcategories that I just can't fall in love with. Isekai because anybody can go through some shit and life fucks them up, and then, oh my god, I woke up and now I'm a king. I woke up and now I'm in a family of royalty. I woke up and I'm in a slum, but I have the strongest power no one knows about. It never changes. Mech's the same way. But I look at you guys and say Mushoku Tensei was one of those that kind of smacked the shit out of me and said, shut up. Here's an isekai you're going to not be able to ignore. And in walked Mushoku Tensei. I loved Mushoku Tensei from the moment I started watching it. Rudeus is amazing. We all know his backstory. I won't talk about his isekai backstory because it's fucked. But a little sad and truthful. As a 30-something with nothing, I can understand why he's lonely. Not me. I'm not that lonely ever. Fuck, bro. But anyway, getting a second chance at life. Rudeus is amazing in this world of magic. He is a fucking badass to fight the dragon god in the first season with Eris and Ruigerd, and to be able to see things with the eye that he was given. And a lot of things Rudeus has done in seasons 1 and 2 that are just sensational, that I really cannot speak on more and more of just thinking he's a teenager going into a young adulthood and is already at the level of some of the greatest mages that have ever existed in their world, fighting demon kings and so many things. Rudeus is amazing. The show is amazing. I really do love isekai that can make me shut the fuck up. And this one, Eminence and Shadow, they're the ones like that. Eris is heartbreak, okay? The rest of this motherfucking video is about Eris because I don't trust that bitch. I know these first 2 episodes are trying to get us to feel some kind of sympathy for her leaving and breaking our boy down. Fuck that. No. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. You left him. Your note didn't say, I'm not deserving of you. Your note did not say, I'm going to leave and then come back and love you again. You just said goodbye. You just said goodbye to Rudeus. You left him. He was broken for 3 episodes. He was down in the dumps, hurt. She left. She never gave a fuck about me. You broke my boy down. He had to be rehabilitated by them threatening to kick him out because he wasn't helping in the villa. You want me to just be proud of her for going out here and training and working and yeah, getting her stamina up, getting her game up, learning from water gods and sword gods and water kings and a sword god's daughter who is a sword saint who she's doing a lot of things to be better. Ghislaine being her teacher also. She's doing a lot of things to be better, and she is getting better. And I've always thought Eris was awesome. In season 1, she was exemplary at her fighting skills. When they fought the dragon god, it was a conversation that they were going to lose no matter what, but it was the fact that they were standing in there. Her, Ruigerd, and Rudeus were standing in there, and they were fighting. They were not backing down. It was the most impressive part. And I know they got they got pieced up, but at the same time, it was more impressive that Eris was able to stand in there. I saw the way she was fighting, moving. She was going to be great, and I knew she would be. And yes, these episodes are cool, showing us basically her side mission to become worthy of Rudeus, how amazing he is. And no, you could have just stayed. Eris, he just wanted you to stay. He just wanted you to stay. I sincerely hope when he sees her, he is going to be so frustrated. I sincerely hope when he sees her, he's going to just be like, you never came back. Hi. And then she's going to say, well, I'm still not worthy of you. And he's going to say, you were always worthy of me. Scene. I've gotten a lot of spoilers about Mushoku Tensei in my life, and I don't regret hearing any of them. And Eris is the most polarizing thing in my life, thinking about Mushoku Tensei. Because correct me if I'm wrong, technically her and Rudy is cousins. Both Grey Rots, but maybe not like truly related through blood. Anyway, they were babies when they decided to fuck around, and Rudius really was so grateful to be able to have her. And I have trauma PTSD because of this bitch. I don't trust Eris. I don't trust the feeling that Rudius is gonna have when he sees her, and the broken feeling that he's gonna be reminded of after losing so much in season 2. It just becomes a lot. And I know she's gonna be OP. I know that it's really cool to watch the sword guy go out of his way to train her up while Ghislaine's mad. It's really cool, and I don't know any of their names on the top of my head right now. I don't really care. It's 2 episodes of Eris. Really nothing about Rudius or how he's doing, so it doesn't matter to me as much. I know they're going to intersect this season, so more waiting for that conflict resolution to kind of get through. And I love Rudius. I love the character of Rudius Greyrot. I know he's gone through a lot. I know he's a very polygamous man. I know he's got multiple wives, and I know that's frowned upon in the regular world. I'm sorry if I was Rudius and I was amazing at magic and 2 women loved me unconditionally. I'd marry them both too. Thank you. Okay. I know this season is going to pop off because I can only imagine where Rudius is in his studying and his knowledge gained, how frustrated he's probably been about not being able to save his dad, about doing things that he could have prevented, to be smarter in moments where he just really was reckless. It's going to be a lot of, I feel like, growth, but also a bunch of like conflict that he's going to have to deal with. And that's why I'm really questioning when they're going to intersect, Rudius and Eris, when they're going to actually first meet up again. Is it going to be when they're out on the Demon Continent fighting something, or Rudius is looking for someone, or on some quest with Sylphie or with Roxy, or how does it go? I'm really excited. I don't know how long this season's going to be. I hope it's longer than 12 episodes, because it's been almost 2 years since we got a season. So, well, a year and a half, I guess. Feels like 2 years. But I hope it's longer than 12 episodes. I don't know for sure. I'm going to look that up after this video and see what it is. But yeah, I don't know if we still see Eris in episode 3, because the title of the next episode was Back at Home, and Life Back Home or something. And so I think it'll go finally to Rudius to see what life looks like for him, how he's doing, hearing him talk and everything. And like I said, I know that he didn't have the best of endings, and his circumstances were really kind of just sad. But it is still cool when he talks to the man God, how he kind of gets humbled a little bit and kind of like just put down again, like, hey man, don't forget that you still were this before you became this godly man of magic, Rudius. Don't forget like where you came from, and almost a moment to remind him that like it could be taken away. So to be grateful for it, because yeah, he is absolutely amazing. It's hard to describe Rudius if you haven't watched Mushoku Tensei without saying like he just does a lot of shit that you can't quantify. He makes decisions in mid-time. He learns how to do things on the fly. He is damn good. Even Eris flexing in this episode, making fire out of her fucking own hands with incantations and everything, had those girls so surprised. And it really was her just saying, Rudius taught me how to make magic, how to read, how to write, and they're like, damn. So it'll be a really good season. I can't wait. I am a fanatic for Mushoku Tensei, so I am so excited. It is back. Let it begin. Yes. Alright guys, this has been Midwest Brown Boy Chronicles. I am your Midwest Brown Boy, Jalen Brownford. Thank you for watching any of my videos. Like and subscribe. You guys come back. I'll talk to you guys next week. Peace and love always.